Hero of Z, GokuT23's backstory, episode 16, Abbas Kaioken times 30.
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is GokuT23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Hero of Z, GokuT23's origin, where we discuss about how GokuT23 became the character he is today. Previously on Hero of Z, we mentioned that Aknologia went and tried to go for the kill, but the Hero of Z were saved by no one other than the Master, as the Master went and one-shot Aknologia, getting him to be sent into a remote planet, and a few days later Aknologia vowed to kill the Master and everyone else, while the Z-Fighters were saved by the Master, and from there, they were instructed to go and train so they could get stronger, because they have no idea what's coming up for them in the future. While everyone was busy training, Gohan was sent to a hyperbolic time chamber so he could get older, and at the same time, Abbas and Michael decided to go and use each other as a sparring partner, and they begun training with each other. Abbas settled down and he got married to a woman named Fatima, while Michael and Urza had a child. And as you know it, a couple of weeks has passed, but now it was time for another action, as a Destroyer Saiyan was now born, and his name was Max. He was instructed by no one other than the Destroyer for Universe 7 named Beerus to go and kill Abbas and Michael and bring their heads to him. Max then went to planet Earth as he confronted Abbas and Michael, and when he tried to ask him to join him, Abbas refused to do so, and now their battle has begun. Michael went and he transformed to his Super Saiyan, while Abbas did the same, and from there they both went and rushed towards Max, while Max decided to go and show his Destroyer power, as he also transformed into a Super Saiyan, and now they're ready to go all out to see who is the stronger one, and who will be the one to survive. All this will be answered inside this part. Of Z, episode 16, Abbas Kaioken times 30. Abbas and Michael has now used their Super Saiyan, as they're ready to go and take out this new Destroyer Saiyan. With that, Michael went and he rushed right towards Max and threw a punch, but Max managed to go and catch his fist and he twisted it, and before he can make a move, Michael went and kneed him in his face. As Max went and he rushed towards Michael, but Abbas came and struck Max and said, "You wanted both of us to fight you, right, Max?"
Oh, I heard that, alright. Are you ready to die, Destroyer?
Please, I'm still warming up, while you guys are going all out. Let's kick it up a notch.
As Max's body began to glow, and from there he went and struck Abbas while he kicked Michael in the chest. Both Abbas and Michael got right back up as they rushed towards Max, and from there they started to attack him non-stop. While they were fighting with Max, Max was only testing out his power, as Abbas and Michael looked towards one another, and from there they said, "Let's go and show him what we're made out of. What do you say, Michael?" As Abbas went and he used his Super Saiyan mixing with his Kaioken. "Well, Max, you wanted both of us to fight you, right? Well then, here you go. We will both fight you at our fullest." Before Max can say a word, Abbas went and struck him in his face, getting to be sent flying. When Max got up, Abbas was already there, as he picked him up by his shirt and aimed a blast right towards him. Michael came from the back and kicked him, as Abbas and Michael began to go and beat the shit out of Max. Max was being overpowered by both of them, while Max looked towards him and said,
"What happened to your confidence? I don't see it anymore. Have you accepted your place and ready to die now?"
"What do you expect? You challenge both of us. Obviously it's a very stupid thing to do."
I'll admit, you guys are something, and I never thought I would have to use this power against the Saiyan. But let me show you guys why I'm called the Destroyer Saiyan. Feast your eyes!
As Max has now used his Destroyer mode, Abbas and Michael had no idea what this transformation was, but they could sense his power was off the chart. Whoa! He's not bluffing, man, just look at that power, sheesh!
What the hell? How can he have so much power up his sleeve?
What do you guys think? And to make it sound more impressive, you can call it Super Saiyan Destroyer. That's right, I have used my destroyer power.
Abbas and Michael were being overwhelmed on seeing his power, but they also had more power up their sleeve as both of them weren't ready to throw in the towel just yet. But before they can do anything, Max has come right in front of them instantly as he went and decked him down. Abbas then went and punched him in his face, but Max brushed it off as he picked Abbas up by his face and he smashed it towards the ground and began to scrape it. With that, he went and threw Abbas in the air as he powered up a Hakai blast and aimed it at Abbas. Michael went and he headbutted Max, but it didn't hurt him as he went and kicked Michael right in the stomach, and from there he threw a blast towards him. Michael landed right next to Abbas as Abbas looked towards him and said, "Damn, he's really strong, man. I never expected we had to go all out just to fight him."
No way I'm gonna let this cuckoo beat me. Maybe in his dreams.
I agree with you, Michael. Let's go all out and see what we can do. There's no way I'm ready to throw in the towel just yet. As Abbas and Michael went and they powered up to their full, and with that they went and rushed right towards Max. While Michael went and he powered up his Gallic gun, Abbas went and he powered up his Kamehameha wave, and with that they both went and aimed their waves towards Max. Max saw the blast coming as he went and tried to hold it off, and because it was a combined attack, it managed to go and push Max towards the ground. Michael and Abbas were very exhausted as they began to breathe heavily, and from there, they need to catch their breath, but before they can react, Max got up and said,
That would hurt if my guard was down, but after taking that blast, I gotta ask, what kind of pathetic move was that? Time for me to throw my blast at you guys.
As Max went and he powered up an enormous blast and aimed it at Michael and Abbas. Abbas went and tried to grab it, while he went in instant transmission with Michael away, and from there the blast managed to avoid him, taking any no damage at all. Abbas then looked towards Michael and said, "Damn, this guy's really strong. I cannot believe it, he's a Saiyan. What kind of power does he have?"
Well, whatever it is, we can still win.
You're right, Michael, we can, but there's a very easy way to wipe the floor off from him. You know what I'm talking about, buddy? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Well, we can always do what we did against Acton Logan and end him once and for all. What do you say, buddy? Ready for a Bossicle Part 2?
No way! I only fused because we went up against Arachnologia. There's no way in hell you'll make me fuse against a... Hopefully my power will do just fine.
God damn it, Michael! You and your pride! As Michael went and he rushed right towards Max and started to attack him very recklessly, doing everything he can to hit him. But Max dodged all of his attack like if they were child's play, and with that Max went and decked him in his face multiple times, and from there he said,
You're just trash. You're not even worthy of my time. How pathetic. So-called Prince of all Saiyans. Now die.
As Max aimed a blast to kill Michael, but Abbas managed to interfere, saving Michael's life, but Michael passed out. Abbas then stared towards Max and said, "This is now between you and me."
Oh, I see. Well, Abbas, you saw it firsthand. You don't stand a chance against me. And if you want to join me, you'll need to kill Michael here or die. Either way, your time is up.
Is that so? Well then, let's see what you got. I still got a lot more fight left in me, and I'm not done yet. As Abbas went and he powered up his Kaioken, and from there, him and Max stared at one another, and before you know it, their battle has begun. Abbas went and rushed right towards Max and struck him in the back as he managed to quickly go and punch him, but from there Max went and blocked Abbas's attack as he quickly retaliated and he began to attack him. Seeing that Abbas was attacking him with everything he's got, Max began to go and overpower Abbas as he began to go and beat the shit out of him, and he went and uppercut Abbas, getting to be sent flying high in the air. As Abbas has now went outer space, Max followed and saw that Abbas was all worn out as he was breathing very heavily, and from there Max went and powered up a blast to destroy him and the planet as he looked towards Abbas and said,
It was nice knowing you, Abbas. Now die!
As Abbas was all down and had no more energy left, but before he can give up, Abbas began to see the master calling him and said,
Do not give up, Abbas. You still got a lot more power within you.
With that, Abbas managed to summon any energy that he needed as he went and he screamed. Abbas has now used his Super Saiyan, mixing with his Kaioken times 30, as he managed to break his limit. With that, Max had no idea what Abbas did. As he was about to ask what just happened, but from there, Abbas came right next to him and decked him right in his face as he followed it with another punch and did it again. Max tried to go and hit Abbas but saw that it didn't even faze Abbas, while Abbas looked towards him and said, "What's the matter, Max? Out of power? Where did all that destroyer power go?"
What the hell is this? There's no way you could beat me with that small power-up.
It may be small, but it's enough to beat you. Now live with the shame. Keep it balled up inside you silently. As Abbas went and struck Max in there, he began to beat the shit out of him. Abbas inside his Kaioken times 30 was too much for Max to handle since he didn't completely finish his destroyer course. He didn't have enough power to overpower Abbas, as he didn't stand a chance against him, and with that, Abbas did break his limit as he went and powered up a Kamehameha wave and aimed it at Max. It went and hit Max and he passed out. Max then woke up bleeding as he looked towards Abbas and said,
This isn't over, Abbas. I'll come back.
"Well, when you do, I'll be waiting for you, Max, and I'll beat you again just like last time." Abbas then went right back to his base as he passed out, but from there Z caught him and he brought him right back to planet Earth, giving him and Michael a senso bean, while Daishing has arrived and he was very impressed with their progress and told him that the Master was very happy too. While that was happening, Max has now ended up coming to a remote planet known as Planet Rain. Since Max was very desperate to do everything he can to make sure that Abbas and the Z-Fighters are dead, he went and handled and hired the most deadliest assassin from Universe 7, known as the Sixth Path Pain.
Listen here, Pain. I don't have much time here. I need to return, but here is the list of people you must kill. Make sure you kill Abbas, Michael, and the rest of them, but when you kill Abbas, bring me his head. And when you do, you'll be rewarded. Start with this guy. His name is Z, and then make your way up from the list.
As you wish, Max. I'll make sure they know the meaning of pain. We Akatsuki will do everything we can to end their life once and for all. This Abbas guy thinks he doesn't know pain? I will show him the definition of pain. Are you sure, big brother, you want to fight the Saiyans? I am more than sure. We will end their life and destroy each and one of them, starting with this guy named Z. You heard what Max said. Let's begin our crusade. We're coming for you. Find out what happens in the next episode of Hero of Z, as we have Pain, the Akatsuki, coming after the Z Fighters. Make sure to click the bell, my Z fans, to be the first time the next episode comes out, and if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it, so you become one of the first Z Fighters.